Hello, boys and girls. Today we are going to be on word list number 4. We're going to be in our vocabulary workbook. So we're on list number 4. Today is page 36, 37, and 38. You're going to need to get your highlighter out. And as the audio is playing and introducing each one of the words to you and reading each definition to you, you're going to be highlighting the word and the definition as it's playing. And this will be a good way for you to study. Don't forget, you can make flashcards. There's also the website that you can practice to improve your grades. All right, boys and girls, here we go. Follow along with the audio.
In the air, especially in flight. A strong.
Sorry, I'll start it over. That way you can hear it.
Abundant.
Oh, that's not it. Okay, I think this is it.
Aloft. Say aloft. Aloft. Adverb. Up in the air, especially in flight. A strong breeze kept the kites aloft.
Now let's review word meaning. Choose A or B. When you hold your hands aloft, you A, hold them up in the air, or B, hold them at your side. If you said A, you are correct. To hold something aloft is to hold it up in the air.
Attain. Say attain. Attain. Verb. Number 1. To reach, to arrive at. Redwood trees attain heights of over 300 feet. Number 2. To achieve. The library attained its lofty goal of raising $10,000 for the repair fund.
Now let's review word meaning. True or false? To attain inner peace is to achieve it. If you said true, you are right. Attain means to achieve.
Buffet. Say buffet. Buffet. Noun. Number 1. A piece of furniture with drawers and shelves for the display of plates, dishes, and bowls. This splendid antique buffet contains a valuable collection of china. Number 2. A meal laid out for guests to help themselves. The abundance of food at the buffet allowed people to go back for second or third helpings. Buffet. Say buffet. Buffet. Verb. 1. To pound repeatedly, to batter. High winds and waves buffeted the ship during the storm.
Now let's review word meaning. True or false? At a buffet, a waitstaff serves guests their meals. If you said false, you are correct. The food at a buffet table is laid out for guests to help themselves.
Elude. Say elude. Elude. Verb. To escape by being quick or clever. The mouse eluded the cat by slipping through a crack in the wall. Elusive. Say elusive. Elusive. Adjective. Number 1. Hard to find or capture. The elusive outlaws were familiar with the terrain, while those pursuing them were not. Number 2. Hard to explain or make clear. Albert Einstein's connection between energy and the speed of light is too elusive for most non-scientists to grasp.
Now let's review word meaning. Choose A or B. An elusive criminal is more likely to A, get caught by the police, or B, escape from the police. If you said B, you are correct. An elusive criminal is hard to capture.
Flammable. Say flammable. Flammable. Adjective. Able to catch fire easily. Children's night clothes must be fireproofed so they are not flammable.
Now let's review word meaning. True or false? A soggy piece of fabric is highly flammable. If you said false, you are correct. When something is flammable, it catches fire easily. Things that are wet do not usually catch on fire with ease.
Hover. Say hover. Hover. Verb. To remain in place over an object or location. Hummingbirds hover by beating their wings 60 times a second.
Now let's review word meaning. Yes or no? Helicopters have the ability to hover. If you said yes, you're correct. Helicopters can fly above the ground in the same spot for short periods of time.
Inflate. Say inflate. Inflate. Verb. To fill with air or other gas. Inflate the tires to the correct pressure.
Now let's review word meaning. Choose A or B. You can inflate a balloon by A, breathing into it, or B, stabbing it with a pin. If you said A, you are correct. When you inflate a balloon, you fill it with air or another type of gas.
Jeopardy. Say jeopardy. Jeopardy. Noun. Danger. Mountaineers who climb without partners put their lives in jeopardy. Jeopardize. Say jeopardize. Jeopardize. Verb. To put in danger of loss or injury. Smokers jeopardize their health by smoking cigarettes.
Now let's review word meaning. Yes or no? When you put someone in jeopardy, you keep that person safe. If you said no, you are right. Someone who is in jeopardy is in danger.
Moor. Say moor. Moor. Verb. To hold in place with ropes or anchors. After the sailors moored the boat to the dock, they went ashore. Mooring. Say mooring. Mooring. Noun. A place to which a boat or aircraft can be moored. The hurricane tore many boats from their moorings.
Now let's review word meaning. Choose A or B. You can moor a boat by A, dropping its anchor, or B, raising its sail. If you said A, you are correct. When you moor a boat, you hold it in place with ropes and anchors.
Plummet. Say plummet. Plummet. A verb. To fall suddenly toward the earth or to a lower level. To plunge. The abundant harvest caused the price of corn to plummet.
Now let's review word meaning. Choose A or B. When the price of bananas plummets, bananas become A, more expensive, or B, less expensive. If you said B, you are correct. When the price of something plummets, it drops suddenly, it becomes less expensive.
Pollute. Say pollute. Pollute. Verb. To make impure or dirty. Smoke from cars' engines pollutes the air of our cities. Pollution. Say pollution. Pollution. Noun. The action of polluting. The state of being polluted. The careless dumping of poisonous chemicals caused widespread pollution of the soil.
Now let's review word meaning. Yes or no? Smoke from a factory pollutes the air. If you said yes, you are correct. Smoke from a factory makes the air dirty. The smoke pollutes the air.
Propel. Say propel. Propel. Verb. To push or drive forward. 2 engines propelled the speedboat.
Now let's review word meaning. Choose A or B. Which of the following propels an airplane? A, wings, or B, engines? If you said B, you are correct. A plane's engines drive it forward or propel it.
Stationary. Say stationary. Stationary. Adjective. Number 1, not moving. A stationary bicycle is used for exercise. Number 2, not changing. The price of admission to the ballpark has remained stationary for the past couple of years.
Now let's review word meaning. Yes or no? A stationary population increases and decreases rapidly. If you said no, you are right. When a population is stationary, it does not change at all.
Superb. Say superb. Superb. Adjective. Of the highest quality. Grand. Splendid. The view from the mountaintop was superb.
Now let's review word meaning. Choose A or B. Which is a superb grade on a test? A, an A+, or B, a D-. If you said A, you are correct. An A+ is the highest grade possible on a test.
Swivel. Say swivel. Swivel. Noun. A fastening that allows any part joined to it to swing freely. This chair has a swivel that enables it to turn in a full circle. Verb. To turn freely around a fixed point. Owls can swivel their heads to look behind them.
Now let's review word meaning. True or false? A lamp attached to a swivel cannot be moved. If you said false, you are right. Anything attached to a swivel moves freely around that swivel.
All right, boys and girls, that is the end of the audio. Now it's your turn to go back and you want to review your vocabulary words and practice them over the next 2 weeks. All right, thank you guys.